I just found out my boyfriend is secretly planning to break up with me because of a surgery I have to get that he finds disturbing. A few weeks ago, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. It's not too late, but it could have been diagnosed a lot earlier. Still, radiation and chemotherapy is needed, and we're worried about her. When she got diagnosed, she was in tears when she finally told me something I didn't know. My grandma passed away because of breast cancer, almost at the same time my aunt did. I have 5 aunts, 6 if I count the one who passed away years ago, and all of them checked themselves, and 2 of them even found some early bumps. Which, without much struggle, they were able to get rid of. The others still need to check every couple of months, my cousins too. She told me this so I can get checked immediately. I was, and still am, pissed at her. She decided not to tell me that cancer is something that apparently runs in our family, and waited just because she's the one suffering from it now. She said she was in denial, and that she never thought it would happen to her since she got checked only once and everything seemed normal. I got checked and, yes, you guessed it, I have high risk of getting breast cancer. One of my cousins also had very high risk of breast cancer, so she decided to extirp her breasts and deal with the problem right away. I talked with her and she didn't encourage me to follow her steps, but I asked, and she answered, and that's how I ended up deciding to also take my breasts off for my own health. My mom surprisingly was very supportive of my decision, and we both agreed with the pros and cons of the surgery. Here's when my boyfriend enters the scene. He was with me the whole process of my stress, from my mom's diagnosis to my own, and he was with me all the time, reassuring me that he's with me and he's on my side, so no matter what I want to do, he'll support me. But getting a double mastectomy wasn't part of this deal, I guess. When I told him to say goodbye to my babas because they're gonna leave eventually, his face dropped. Really? Was the one first thing he said. I explained to him everything, how my cousin also got a mastectomy and how it's not 100% sure that I'm going to be cancer-free, but it's the best option for me and the one I decided to pick. He said, oh. Cool, I guess. He seemed in shock and tried to play it off, but I could feel his attitude shift, and eventually I felt so uncomfortable I had to leave his house. This morning I woke up with some screenshots from a friend we have in common, and said he cannot hide this from me knowing how in the wrong my boyfriend is. My boyfriend basically said that he looked up aftermath photos of mastectomies, and he's grossed out by the scars, and how weird and masculine my chest is gonna look like after the procedure. He said that he loves me and my body, but he's a chest guy, and that the fact that his perfect girl is now gonna lose the best part of her, it's a big turn off for him. After explaining his stupid reasoning, he also asked my friend on how he can bring this up to me without looking like a jerk, but my friend called him out and told him that there's absolutely no way to explain his reasoning without looking like a jerk, and my boyfriend decided to suck it up and just not bring it up to me ever, and that eventually he's gonna find an excuse to break up with me, without making it obvious. I'm devastated. My life is literally in danger and his biggest worry is that he's not gonna be able to touch my chest again? What? My surgery is in 5 days. I'm nervous and now I'm depressed because the person who supposedly supported my decisions is planning on how to break up with me because I decided to look up for my health. He's an idiot, a stupid childish idiot, but still he managed to twist and add an insecurity that wasn't there. I didn't mind the operation, I couldn't care less not having a chest again, but now all these ideas of scars and blood, and the masculinization of my body is taking a toll on me. Not sure where to go from here.